Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Flutter. I know it has been a long time, but as you guys all know, I was having my exams, so I couldn't make any videos on Flutter. So there is a recent release of Flutter for web development. So I was thinking of basically trying it out, and since it is a video after a long time, so I was actually thinking of making this video live, but due to some microphone problems and my microphone was not connecting with the software. I don't know what was the problem, so I'm just making this video as like as a video. So as you guys all know, so today I'm going to create a basic web application in which you're just going to give any input, the weight in kilograms, and it is going to convert you in other various units of mass like pounds, tons, and ounces. So as you guys can see, I have currently given the value of kilograms as 1, so the pounds would be 2.2 and the tons would be 0.001, along with the units, as you guys can notice. So that's all what we'll be creating today. The UI is very simple, and also the logic is also very simple. And if you have further earlier experiences with JavaScript and all, then it would be like a knife in a butter for you guys. So let's get started. So first of all, I have my code running out here, so I'm just going to cancel it, or I think let's cancel it. So, and after that I'm going to create a new Flutter web project. So I'm just going to press F1 and a new Flutter web project will pop up, and I'm going to name it as weight convert conv, and that's all. And I'm going to select a folder and set it here. And regarding this, I'm going to cancel out this, and let's see how long it takes to prepare our project and to get everything ready. So our dependencies are running, and we'll have our project ready within a few seconds. So as you guys can see, there are many errors right here because our dependencies are still loading. So I am just going to remove all this part, the UI part, which we basically get by default in Flutter. So just remove this part, and we need this material app part, and that's all what we need. And the home would be I don't want any title. So our project is now ready, and let's go to main.dart and let's cut this title, and it would be just my home page, or let's say home page. So the main.dart is set. We are going to create another file in our lib folder and just name it homepage.dart, and that's it. And after that, in our homepage.dart, we need to just import this basic Flutter material, web material.dart. And after that we need to import the homepage.dart in our main.dart files. So it's very similar, it's almost same to same as our as you guys know, as our Flutter app project. So we just need to import our homepage.dart out here. So we have imported it, and now let's create the widget, the homepage widget, as you guys can see out here. So this will be a stateful widget. I just need to give like stful, and I get this get the stateful widget builder. For that, I am using some extensions in VS Code. You guys can also install it and use it. So I recommend using VS Code because it's very simple and also very handy. So as you guys can wish, you guys can continue on Android Studio or IntelliJ IDE, etc. So getting started, let's name my widget as homepage. And wait a minute, let me do it again. Stateful widget, home page, and I'm going to return a scaffold out here. So let's return a scaffold, and inside a scaffold let's first look at this website. So I'm not going to reload it, because if I reload it, everything will get cancelled as the server is not currently running. So we need this website as our basic as our basic reference. So let's put it down, minimize it, and let's give a background color, and the color would be colors dot let's say blue. That's all. Let's try running it. Webdev serve and auto restart. So auto restart means it is basically similar to that a hot reload option in Flutter app projects, as you guys might have already used. So currently I am not being able to debug this part in my VS Code, so I'm just typing in webdev serve in my terminal, and that's how I'm using it. And our web application is ready. Oh my god, why did I cancel it, man? Okay, bring it on. Till it loads up, let's try adding some more options. So scaffold, and inside a scaffold we need a body. So the body, we are not going to give any app bar out here. We'll just keep it simple. The UI would be just simple. That's all right, don't worry. So the UI, so as you guys can see, this was the basic hello world, and it is still being shown out here because I have not saved my main.dart file. So let's save it, and I'm going to save also this part, and let's see if it reloads. So there is some kind of error popping up, so I'll just cancel it and I'll run it again. And for our body part, oh, let me remove this body. Come on. That's it. Okay, let's try reloading it. And here is our web application. The background is completely blue as we have agreed with our scaffold. And let's remove this debug banner. So I'm just going to keep it side by side. We are also going to see the updation in our UI. So pardon the background noises. It's very noisy out here in my house. So let's focus back on it. So as you guys can see, we are going to remove this debug banner. So I'm going back to my material app, and here I am typing debug show check mode banner, and I'm going to set it to false as it has a boolean value. So let's set it to false and let's save it, and it's gone. So the hot reload option is very fast. It's very efficient and very quick, as it was in Flutter apps app projects. So let's now get back to our scaffold. So inside our scaffold, let's give a body, and the body, and first of all, after giving the body, we need some padding. So let's give a padding. So the padding, and the padding would be symmetric padding. So edge insets adds insets adds insets all dot symmetric. Oh no, it's just adds insets dot symmetric. Okay, so the horizontal padding would be like let's say 30, but the vertical padding would be a little bit higher, so let's give it as 44, and that's all. And after that we need to give a child to our padding. So the child, and what else do we need? We need a column, of course. So let's give a column. So the column, let's set a column, and inside the column we'll give so first of all we need a heading, which will be the weight converter heading. So we need some children. So first of all, let's give some children. The first children would be a row whose main axis alignments would be main axis alignment dot center, main axis alignment dot center, and the cross axis alignment would be at start. So the cross axis alignment cross axis alignment dot start, and we need to give it some children or child. We'll be giving only one child. So it would be another row which would hold our heading. So children, and the children would be text which is our heading. So we want the heading perfectly at the center, so let's give the heading as weight converter. So let's save it, and here we get the heading at exactly center. Wait a minute, let me fix this E. And as you guys can see, our padding has been quite too much, so let's decrease it to 40, and that's fine. So our heading is very small, so let's give some let's increase the font size. So we'll give a style and textile. So the textile, inside the textile, let's give this font size which should be like, let's say 30. That's fine. Maybe we should keep it 25. And also let's change the color to you know, my favorite color, which is white. So color colors.white, and our heading is all set. And now let's focus on the next part. So the next part will be going out of our row, and inside the widgets of our column, we will need to give the container. We'll need to put the container which will hold our text field, and also the converted values and the buttons. So let's give a container, and let's give a height of around, let's say 300, and the width would be let's say 500. That's all. Let's save it. And the background, let's give a background color. So the background is color, or it's color. So okay, colors dot what I'm typing, colors dot my favorite color again, white. Oh my goodness, there is no space in between them, so let's give some space. So let's give a sized box, and it's not books, it's box. And after that we'll give a height of around, let's say 10 most probably. Oh, I forgot to give a comma out here. Let's give it 15. Let's give it 15, and that's fine. And I think the height is too much, so let's decrease it to a little bit. Let's decrease the height and also increase the width. So it's all set, and it's looking fantastic. So let's adjust the height again. Let's give it 20, and that's all. And after that, going back into the container, we need some child. So give us child, and also a column. The child would be a column which would hold our text field, the subheading, and also the buttons, and also the output basically, which will give the converted value. So the column I forgot the spelling of column. What a disgrace. Don't worry. So moving on to column, we need to give the main axis. Let's give the main axis as main axis alignment dot start, main axis alignment dot start. Yes, start. And after that, we need to give some children, and here we'll give many more children. So let's give first we'll give a let's say a text field. Oh, let me give a size box, otherwise there will be the spacing problem again. So the size box, let's give a height of why it's giving an error. Oh, it's sized box, and the height would be let's say 10. And after that, let's give the subheading, which is the weight in kilograms. So which will act basically as the label for our text field. So that's all. Let's say weight in kilograms. Let's save it, and here we go. We have the weight in kilograms being shown up here, which will act as a subheading. Let's give this part, and we are all set. And after that we'll give another size box. We'll basically copy this part and I'll just paste it here, and it's size box. Let's put this comma out here, and let's delete this spacing. And after that we are going to give the text field. So let's give the text field. So inside the text field, what options do we get? Let's see. So first option which we get inside the text field, and yes, we'll need a controller to basically store the values or to get the values we are being given in our text field. So and after that let's go to the text, the keyboard appearance, the keyboard type, and we'll set the keyboard type. Since kilograms, the basically input will be in numbers, so we'll just input keyboard text input type. Yes, text input type dot number. And after that, what else do we need? We need a controller. Yes, that will be given shortly. And also we need decoration. We need some decoration, so let's give decoration. And why it's giving this error? Oh, it should be input decoration. And that's it. And inside the decorations part, let's see what we get. We'll get a hint text, yes, and the hint text would be enter weight in let's say kgs. So that's it. And after that we need to give let's say fill color. So the fill color would be colors dot white, since white is my favorite color. And let me give a comma out here, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I think we need to give some padding out here right behind right we need to give we need to wrap this text field with a padding. So let's wrap with a new widget, or let's give it padding. So let's adjust our padding. So we'll give padding as edge insets dot symmetric, and we need to give as you guys can see, some horizontal padding. So let's give horizontal padding, which would be 30. Let's say 30. Does it work? Yes, it's working just fine. So the 30, and it's looking great. And after that we'll focus back onto our text field. So basically our text field is ready. It's a basic simple text field just to get the values, and we need a text controller. So let's create a text controller right under the home page stage. So we'll just give a text editing, text edit controller, I guess, text edit controller t which is equals to, oh no, I have done some mistakes. Maybe it will text editing controller. Yes, it is text editing controller, and I'm just going to copy this again and paste it right here. Done. So our text controller is all set. Now let me put it inside the text field. So inside the text field I'll set controller, and it will be a t, which is our text controller. And so our text field is ready. Again, pardon me for the background noises and the horns you guys might be hearing. So as you guys already know, there has been some noises around my house. So so let's focus back on it. So moving on, we need to create the buttons. So the buttons should be like and also the output, which will show the converted value. So right under the padding, we'll give another size box. Let's just copy this and paste it right here. And after that, let's give the output. So I'm going to give a text, and the text would be output tput output. And after that, we'll need to give some buttons, so I'm going to give a raised button, button. And on tap, for now, let's I'm going to set it to null. And also the child would be, let's say, text, which would show the value to be converted. So the text would be, first value would be like, say, pounds. And I'm just going to copy this and give a comma out here and just paste it. I think we are done with the UI part. And let's increase this height to 20. I guess let's give a size box out here also. Save it. And we are done with the UI part. And let's now focus on the basic logic part. So going back again to under our homepage state, right, where we set up the text editing controller, we need to initialize some variables. So I'm going to initialize 3 variables. So first one would be kg, which would be the given input value of the kg, so in kgs, of course. And after that, we need a result and also a unit, and our variables are all set. And we need to create the methods basically. So my first method would be the pounds, and let's create a method. So inside pounds, I'm going to create the set state. And in set state, first I'm going to give the value to the kg. So kg is equal to what was it, t. So the kg value would be I think int dot parse, yes, and t dot text. So it will parse the text which is being given in our text field. So the value given in our text field will be the value of the kg variable. So that's what we want. And after that, we need to put the result. So the result for pounds, we'll have to Google it. So let's Google kilogram to let's say pounds. So kilogram to 1 kilogram. Yes, we want the value for 1 kilogram is equal to 2.20462 pounds. So just copy it, and I'll just go out here and kg multiply by this value. And our pounds part is all set. And let's not forget the unit part. So I'm going to give a unit in pounds, of course. So pounds. And let's copy this and let's paste it here. And I'm going to change this methods names to the second one would be tons, and the third one would be ounces. And for tons, we need to let's change the units first. So tons, CONNES, TONNES. And for pound and for ounces, it would be OUNCES, ounces. And for the logic part, let's change it to no, it's kilogram, 1 kilogram to ounces. It is 35.274. Let's copy this and just replace it here. And for tons, so let's give tons. So this is the value for tons. So let's replace it in here. And I think we are all set as for the logic part. And after that, let's since as earlier we have set this on press button to null, now we are going to give the methods. So the first method would be pounds, not pounds, it's pounds. And the second method would be let's say what was it? I forgot. Short-term memory. Tons, yes, tons. So where was it? Yeah, tons, and that's it. And the third one was let me guess, ounces. OUNCS. So I think everything is set. So let's update our web application, and I think let's give a value out here. I'm giving one. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put the output out here. So the output would be I'm just going to put the values of the results and also the unit. So unit right here. So that's it, and after that let's going back to our web application. um, let's reload this. Sorry for that. So after reloading it, as you're seeing that the output is now being shown as null and null, it's because we have not given any value into our text field. So let's give a value, let's say 1, and if I click on pounds, it just shows 2.20462 in pounds. So it's same as what we have converted it at 20462, and that's all. Oh, all of these are given in pounds, so let me just change it. So I forgot to change the text, so sorry for that. As you guys have might know that I am a very confused programmer. I have to admit it. So tons, and the third one was ounces, and that's all. Let's update it again, and it's getting updated. Let's reload it, and as you guys can see, if I enter a value of 1, and for pounds it would be 2.2046 in pounds, for tons it would be 0.001 in tons, and for ounces it would be 35.274 in ounces. So this is our basic simple web application, which basically converts the given value in kilogram to any value in this tree. So either it would be pounds, it would be tons, or it would be ounces. So as you guys can see, I'm right now giving here 132, and it is 291 pounds, and 0.132 in tons, and 4,656 ounces. So that's all, guys, for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And since this is my third video, and I was also thinking of making some live coding videos in Flutter, but I'll surely make it as I'm free now. My exams are over, so expect some more videos, some more continuity in my videos. So if you guys like this video, do like this video and do share it, and do subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll be bringing some more exciting applications, both for app and web development. So for regular updates and all, do hit the bell button and do subscribe to my channel. Till then, goodbye.